Hey everyone, North Central here. Thanks for tuning in. Last week I put out a video. The 2017 gardening season has begun, and it has. I've got all my seeds and everything planted. But in that video, I had just really got done planting my tomatoes, and they weren't up yet. So basically all I was really showing you was what I got with an empty dirt in the pot. But all of the tomatoes are now up. They came up within about 3 or 4 days under the heat mats. They're all up and they're doing well. And I want to go ahead and show you those. But before we do, I just want to do a quick little recap. So let's bring the camera in closer. I've got my magazine. This is a new magazine from Burpee from 2017 spring. It has the Jaws sweet corn on the front. This is that very, very large. It's supposed to be 100% bigger than all other sweet corn on it. So let's not get that confused with the one that I got at the beginning of the year that has the big sunflower on it, 2017, okay? This is the new one right here. Basically got the same information in it, but it's definitely a new magazine from last week. So I'm going to show you what I got planted. I'm going to start with the peppers in this book. So let's bring the camera in just a little closer. Alright, so in the new Burpee 2017 magazine, that's the one with the big piece of corn on it, this is a picture of the jalapeno early. It is a hot pepper, it is organic, and it is an heirloom. This is the seed packet that I got, and of course here is the picture. The rest I tried to blotch out and get as close up as I could so you could see what it is. Now last year I did the big guy hybrid, and they were pretty big jalapenos. These are going to be a little bit smaller, okay? They're heirlooms, so they're expected to be a little bit smaller. But this is one of the peppers. I've got 2 more to show you, so hang in there and we'll get right to them. Alright, so the next one is the hot pepper, again an organic heirloom, the peperoncini, or peperoncini, or pepper, however you say it, the Italian. Now in the book, it calls it a peperoncini Greek. Remember I told you that last video that it said that it was a Greek. So I'm not really sure which one it is. I'm taking it that it's Greek, but on the packaging it says that it's Italian. This is what the pepper looks like. It kind of looks like those peppers that sometimes you get, like if you go to Olive Garden or a more expensive restaurant, the little peppers that you get in the salad. Okay, that's kind of what they remind me of, anyways. But this is what I am going to be growing. Again, it is the peperoncini, Italian heirloom, organic, going into the garden. Alright, so this is the Sweet Emerald Giant sweet pepper. It is a bell pepper, again from Burpee, although it's not in the Burpee magazine. This one is on their website, and this picture here is my phone. As you can see, as stuff comes up and does a bunch of different stuff. So this is the picture of it on my phone, and this is the description on the package itself. Don't know why it's not in the magazine, but there it is. The book, this is one of the tomatoes, an heirloom, the only heirloom tomato that I plan on growing this year. It is the Brandywine Pink, of course, by Burpee. And there's a little thing in the magazine with it, and this is on the actual picture of the seed packet itself. And these things produce tomatoes somewhere around 14 ounces, and it's an indeterminate plant. So going into the garden because I want to get the seeds from it and put it in my seed storage in my freezer, and to enjoy the tomato itself. Okay, so this is the Burpee Steakhouse Hybrid. A little description in the book. This is the picture of it here. And of course, it is a hybrid. And I want to see how this does. It's a 1 to 2 pound fruit. Now, the difference that I see here is that in the book, you can get a pack of 50 seeds for $5.95. Okay? Well, here, I got this in a local retail store, this package, for $1.89. Now, if I'm not mistaken, let me just lift this up here and take a look here at the back real quick, see if I can't find how many seeds came in it. I don't think there was 50 seeds in this. No, there was about 25 seeds in this. Well, I'm going to take that back. There's probably about 50 seeds in here because I used at least 18 to 20 of them. So if you get this one in the store, you may be able to find it for a better price. This one was $1.89, and in the book, of course, they're charging $5.95. So you can try and check that out if you want. Alright, so for the final tomato, of course, like I said, is the Gladiator Hybrid. And every year they come out with a new tomato or some new plant or something like that. And I always try to get one of the new ones and see what it's going to do. This is the Gladiator. This is the packet that I got. And of course it was $6.95 for the seeds. Pretty expensive, almost $7. I did get shipping on it free because I ordered some other things, and that's kind of the deal that they had going on at the time. But I got the tomato. We're going to see how it does. It's up. And without further ado, let's go over to the planters, and you can see the planters and the plants that have just come up within the last few days. Alright, so this is the tomatoes, and now you can actually see the plants that have come up, okay? The Super Steak Hybrid tomatoes, 9 of those. All of them came up. The Gladiator Hybrids here in the back, 9 of those. All of those have come up. Although you can't see those as well as the other ones, but you can see some of them. There's one there, and when they get taller, you'll be able to see them. Over here on the right side, the Brandywine Pink, and I have 9 of those. All 9 of those come up. Now, I did double seed them. Okay, I wanted to make sure that I had, a plant in every single pot. And I will say this, for the most part, probably at least 80% of the seeds germinated and sprouted up because I pulled up a whole bunch of these extra ones here and discarded them because I only want 1 per pot. So all of them are up. All of them are doing well. And you can see that they're nice and green. Have their nice little starter leaves on them. Some of them are a little bigger than other ones because some of them came up beforehand. I do have them up in the air. They are now on the self-watering mats. The trays have turned into water pits, and the mats are in here. They're sitting on top of the mat, and the soil, which is made out of mostly peat moss and perlite and vermiculite with that organic fertilizer that I put in it, is wicking the water up to the plant to make sure that the soil is always damp and the roots can grow, and these plants should do very, very well here. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. You got to see the 3 tomatoes that I have planted. They were actually up, so you're not actually just looking at a dirt-filled pot, right? So we went through the packets, a little bit through the book on the plants that I got. I blocked them out so you can read the description that's actually in the book. So we're all good. So the last thing is my planting date is around May, about the middle of May or so. It is the end of March, and if you do not have your seeds in the planters right now, you're very quickly running out of time. You need to get them in there. If not, you're going to be stuck buying plants for $3, $4, $5 a piece. Sometimes you can find them for $1.50, $2 somewhere, but for the most part, they're $3 to $5 a piece. So if you plan on doing very many plants, it can get expensive very, very quickly. So I hope that helps. Got to see the tomatoes. That's always a good thing to see some greenage coming up out of the soil that you plant. And until next time, this is North Central. Thanks for watching.